Hello, Em. It was great to see you in the room yesterday. That was awesome. So nice to have our staff and a few folks invited by staff in there with me yesterday. I knew it was going to be awesome, and I was super excited about it, but I did not have any clue that I would get so emotional when it was time to start singing. So definitely caught me off guard a little bit, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, man, it was great worshiping with folks in the room. It's been great having our amazing production volunteers with us the last several weeks while we weren't able to have folks in there. But it was also really good yesterday having some folks who just were there to join us for worship. So pretty awesome. Vanda, Rakira, am I saying that right? That's a really cool name. I'm jealous. My name is just Phil. That's good to hear, Bonnie. My Monday has been good as well. It's been productive. And I got to go eat lunch inside a restaurant. It was my first meal inside a restaurant since March the 14th. So that was weird and surreal and exciting. And it was County Grill in Yorktown, which is one of my favorite places to hang out. So it was really cool to be in there with some staff friends and get to see some friends who were working there as well. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, good, Rakira. I'm glad I got that right. Hi, Molly. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for joining me today. We're on Facebook for sure, and I think Instagram also, maybe YouTube. I don't know. I'm not so good with the knowledge of the technology, but wherever you're watching right now, man, I'm glad you're with us. It's a privilege to get to worship with you today. I'm glad to hear Bonnie's having a good day. I hope you guys are having a good day as well. I hope it's been a good Monday for you. Back in the office today, which is very exciting. I've been in and out of the office some over the last several weeks, obviously to get things ready for Sundays, but officially back in the office for the new now office hours, which look a lot like previous office hours, but very cool to be back surrounded by people that I love and get to work with. And not that I don't love the people that I was working with when I was working at home. I also really love those people. Always good to be back here at the church office for sure. Well, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. Well, hey, I hope that you joined us yesterday. If you weren't in the room, and I know many were not. I hope you were able to join us online yesterday to get to hear a great message from our lead pastor, Stu Hodges. I mean, it was a great sermon, and if you're like me, it's important for me at least to try to keep that with me throughout the week. And a great way to do that, a fantastic way that you can do that, and I tend to mention these a lot in here, is to subscribe to our web notes, to check out what kind of devotionals we can have on a daily basis that the church provides based on the sermon that we got to hear on Sunday. So if you're not already subscribed to the web notes, I would highly encourage you to take advantage of that. You can subscribe to them on the web at watersedgechurch.net, or just check them out on the web as well, or on the WEC app. You can check the web notes there as well. It's a great way to every day, Monday through Friday at least, to kind of carry the sermon from Sunday on through your week. So I would encourage it. And today was a really good one in the web notes based on Pastor Stu's message yesterday. He talked yesterday about having healthy emotions, which is incredibly important no matter what season we're in, but I think particularly important in the season that we're all living through right now. So I hope you were able to tune in. If you weren't, you can definitely check that out on demand and get to hear an incredible challenge from him on having healthy emotions. So I just want to talk briefly before we sing a little bit, which I would love to do with you today, about the web notes for the day. The web notes really kind of focused on being patient today, and on waiting on God. And the verse that was mentioned in today's web notes was Psalm 27:14, and that says, "Wait for the Lord. be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. And I love that it reiterates its opening statement again at the end. And I think it doesn't get any clearer. Says, wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. And I think that's so incredibly important. I know we've all spent a lot of time the last few months waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I just want to encourage you today that that's a healthy thing to do. It's healthy to wait on the Lord. And what waiting and that kind of patience really is all about is about trust. It's about trusting God, trusting that He's going to help us have the strength we need and have the heart and the courage that we need to wait patiently and see what He's going to do in our lives. And I hope that you've been doing that. There's two songs I want us to worship through together today as we learn to take heart and wait on the Lord. The first one is one I imagine you know. It's called This We Know. It's a song we've been doing for a while at Water's Edge and one of my absolute favorites. And it's a song that focuses on trust and the knowledge of who God is. And it's a song that spends the entirety of the song just declaring who God is and how great He is. And the second song we're going to worship through together is Bigger Than I Thought. It's a slightly newer one for us, but a great song also. It really helps us to focus on completely resting in our Father's hands, completely giving that trust that we're talking about over to our God, and helping us to center our thoughts on who He is, how great He is. So I'd love for you, again, if you want to look those lyrics up on the web, feel free. It's This We Know, and then Bigger Than I Thought. Otherwise, if you know the songs, sing along, or let us just worship over you today. But thank you for joining us. I'm excited to sing with you. You are who you say you are. You'll do what you say you'll do. And you'll be who you've always been to us, Jesus. Our hope is in you alone. And our strength in your mighty name. And our peace in the darkest day remains, Jesus. This we know, we will see the enemy run. This we know, we will see the victory come. We hold on to every promise you ever made. Jesus, you are unfailing. Our guide through the wilderness, and our joy in the heaviness, and our way when it seems there is no way, Jesus. Oh God, and this we know, we will see the enemy run. This we know, we will see the victory come. We hold on to every promise you ever made. Jesus, you are unfailing. We trust you, and we trust you. Your way higher than our own. Come on, tell him that. We trust you. We trust you. Your way higher than our own. Oh, we trust you. We trust you, God. Your way higher than our own. Yes, we trust you. In all things we trust you. Your ways are higher than our We will see the enemy run. This we know. We will see the victory come. We hold on to every promise you ever made. Jesus, you are unfailing. Yes, you are. Jesus, you are unfailing. Jesus, you are unfailing. And let's sing this to our God today. Speak to me when the silence steals my voice. You understand me. You understand me. Come to me in the valley of unknowns. You understand me, God. You understand me. So I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. So I stop on negotiation with the God of all creation. Yeah, you're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought you were. We believe, God. And I believe, but help my unbelief. You understand me. Yes, you understand me. And help me reach the faith that's underneath. You understand me, God. You understand me. Oh, you understand me, God. You understand me. So I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. Oh, you're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. So I stop all negotiations with the God of all creation. Oh, you're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought you were. Let's make this our prayer today. Tell him, I will rest. I will rest in the Father's hand. Leave the rest in the Father's hands. I will rest. I will rest in the Father's hand. Leave the rest in the Father's hands. So I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. So I stop all negotiations with the God of all creation. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. Oh, you're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought you were. God, I believe that today. I recognize, God, that you're so much bigger than all my self and let you do what you do best. Let us just be vessels in your hands, God. God, we love you so very much today, God. In your name we pray all these things. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's been a privilege to get to worship with you. I can't wait to see you this coming Sunday. So I hope to see you there. Guys, see you.